Hey guys, and welcome to the Fish Room. I'm Rachel O'Leary and it's time for a species spotlight. I know all of you really love the chili Rasbora, but I wanted to show you today its smaller cousin, the exclamation point Rasbora or Sparrow Rasbora, Boraras uropthalmoides. They are the smallest of all the Boraras, not as colorful as the chilies, but an excellent addition to a tiny planted tank. Uropthalmoides actually comes from the ancient Greek meaning eye tail, which describes their coloration. They have a black blotch in their caudal peduncle that gives them their name. So let's take a look. Now I've set up my little hanging container so that we can get a closer look at these guys, because in an aquarium it's really difficult to get them in focus. I've also added an adult female cherry shrimp just so that you can see how small these guys really are. They barely get over ½ an inch. But despite that, they're really outgoing. They can take a temperature range of 60 to 82, which would make them ideal in those warmer climates to try outside. I am considering throwing some outside in my bins. They can take a range of pHs, but they originate from shallow swamps, marshes, and places like that that have tons and tons of vegetation, but really clear, slow-moving water. This makes them ideal for a small planted tank. They would love a tangle of driftwood, lots of plants, and gentle filtration. I also think they are one of the more suitable fishes to keep in a shrimp aquarium because of their small size. You can see that the adult shrimp is clearly much larger than these guys, and their mouths are super small, making them an excellent choice to house with shrimp. They also go really well with other small cyprinids, celestial danios, microdivarios, trigonostigmas, or even things like dwarf cories or pygmy loaches like the rosy loach. They also do well with licorice gourami and the smaller wild bettas. So they're a very versatile little fish. And while they're not as colorful as their cousin, the chili Rasbora, you can see that they still get a really nice orange lateral line above that black line. And you can see that how they get their name from that black dot in their caudal peduncle. Now, I talked to you guys when I did the Danianella species spotlight about miniaturization, and these guys are also miniaturized, but they are just a small but proportionate version of a larger fish, which I find pretty fascinating. They're easy to feed despite their small size, readily taking flake or frozen foods like baby brine or cyclops, or things like white worms or vinegar eels. You can fit a whole lot of these together, and it's really best to house them in large groups because of their small size. I like to keep them in groups of 12 or more when possible, with more always being better. As you can see, they're just an attractive, tiny fish that are really well suited for your nano aquariums. In fact, I might even put them into the 2.5 gallon spec that I've scaped recently. We'll have to see. Thanks for watching. Make sure you stop by my Facebook as well as my website, MsJinx.com, where you can find my upcoming speaking engagements, my current stock list, and information on all things nano. I also wanted to thank you guys again for the donations. I'm getting closer and closer to my goals and hope to upgrade some more equipment soon. Next, I'll be at the North Jersey Aquarium Society talking about hill stream species and their maintenance and care. And that is June 6th. It's a Thursday, I believe. And the information of that is on my website under the events page.